Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have been in a crafty slump because, life, and it's totally fine because life has been lifing and I gotta roll with it and adjust. I'm not so fortunate that I get to craft every single day. And when I don't craft for a long time, I lose my mojo. So this is basically a video to kind of help if you are in the same slump as I am, and hopefully this helps you a little bit. So when I'm crafting, or when I'm trying to craft and I haven't done it in a while, everything just seems like overwhelming and difficult, and kind of sometimes feels like I don't have the patience for it. So the first thing I do is I go through my collection and I choose a collection that, something that I love and that just speaks to me at that moment. It doesn't matter if it's old, it doesn't matter if it's new, whatever it is, go through your stash and choose a collection. This time, gingham. I don't know. I love gingham, but I mean, I've only made stuff with it one time, I think. And this time, like, gingham was really speaking out to me, so I went ahead and grabbed what I could. I have a 12 by 12. I just don't remember where I put it. So anyways, today is just more for embellishments. So go ahead and grab your collection that is speaking to you. Or if it's multiple collections, grab them, because normally I'm a person that likes to mix a whole bunch of things. But when I'm in this kind of funky, crafty mood, I kind of have to stick to one collection, and then as I get the groove going, then I'll add other things. So get your collection. So I just grabbed the stationery, the papery, the 6x8 pad, since I am working on embellishments, the puffy stickers, and then the ephemera pack. So that's what I grabbed. Next thing, go through your stash of dies and just grab things that you like. Grab things that are not too difficult, that you feel that it's going to take away from the fun of it. Because trust me, you'll get back to it. It's just having to, you got to start off slow. Don't go running into it. Because I noticed when I've gone and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then I end up doing nothing because it just becomes so overwhelming, and crafting is supposed to be fun and exciting, and you don't want to be overwhelmed. So the first thing that I go to are my crafty essentials. So this is my go-to die set right here. Anytime I feel like I need motivation, this is my go-to. So it's always that one for embellishments. Any type of a ribbon, an award ribbon, is my go-to. Little tags like this, or even this type of bigger tag to make a tag flip. I absolutely love and still use my Maggie Holmes, sorry for the glare, flower die, because it literally, it takes all the guesswork out for you. So I grab things like that. Hold on. And I grab options. So a bow, because bows are pretty easy. I grab anything like this because this has another little bow, but I also love to use this little deer in a lot of things. Here's another award ribbon. That's an option. And I always gravitate to butterflies because they just make everything look so beautiful, and they're very easy. You literally only have to choose a pattern or even a solid, and then like a glitter or a foil cardstock, and you're good to go. And you feel accomplished. So these extra ones are just if I end up, going through this pretty good, and I feel like, okay, let's step it up a little bit. I want to use this to make a card. I've been wanting to use this little party hat here. And then I have an idea for this one. I want to create just this, even though this is a Christmas collection or a Christmas die. I want the dome, and then I want to put like butterflies inside of it. This has a bunch of different little bows, and then also a dimensional bow. I like this one here too. It's a mailbox. It's a new die that I haven't used, and I think I want to create something with that. And then the scallop circles. And then this is the book die. It looks like a whole bunch of work, but trust me, all you need is just this little piece, this piece for the spine, this whole piece, and this one here. And then this one, and everything else is just like extras that they added on for the die. I have this die here as well. It's new. I haven't used it yet, and I'm thinking when I make that card, I might use this to create the acetate. So I have my collection. I have dies that I want to use. I will most likely end up using a whole bunch of punches as well because they're so easy. And then now the next step is to get your cardstock to match, so that way you're not you know, scrambling around and then you get frustrated while you're in the process of making something. So get everything ready. And hold on, I have some scraps right here that need to be in the scrap bin. So I have this bin, or this folder actually, that I take with me on crafts, so that way I have all the colors I'm going to need for whatever I end up using. So these are our colors that we're going for. I feel like this pink would work for this little pink right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a sheet out. Oh, that's my last sheet. Put it there to the side. And then you just kind of go through all your things. That's too bright. And it doesn't have to be like super matchy. If you don't have a color, just make it work. I feel like that would go. Like, this doesn't match completely, but it definitely goes together. Oh, especially with those butterflies. So I might take one of these. Oh, I feel like this one goes very perfect with this shade right here. So I'm going to take one of these. I don't think I need a green today, but I do need some type of yellow. I feel like if I don't have another option, see, this is more of a greener yellow here. But if I don't have another option, I'll go with this one. That one looks too bright. Do we have any orange or like a peachy pink? Also, always go into your scrap bin, because when you're making embellishments, you don't need a whole sheet. Okay, so these are all the shades I have in this book. And I know I have some scrap pieces. Like, this one will definitely match, so I will take that one. And I think I have this one, which will definitely match as well. What else do I got over here? I needed like a green yellow. I don't think I have this shade, so I am gonna take it just in case. Okay, and I still need that yellow greenish color. For all the colors I have, and I know I have a sheet. I think it's this one. Let's see if this one will work. It will. I think this one will work. So this one is from the Stamp Market, and it's called Citrine. Okay. I feel like we did pretty well. We got some pinks, some of that shade, the blue, the green, yellow. What color is this? So this is gold foil. So I do want some type of gold. And I took this from a packaging that my daughter got for Christmas. So I'll probably use that. And then I have some scrap piece of this textured gold foil. And I'm sure I have some glitter in there too. But for now, this is what I am working on. Let me just sort all of my colors. Okay. I have kind of like a mess right here. So I am gonna just put this to the side. And figure out what embellishments I am going to be working on first. Okay. Actually, I'm going to need this, so let me scoop this. I was in the process of cleaning my craft room, but you know, my craft room is, by the time I'm done cleaning, I'm not going to want to craft, and I feel like it's really important for me to craft because I haven't in such a long time. Okay, now let me get my plates out. These are all of the mess. I'm using the small plates. And you know what? Let's do butterflies first. It's very like mindless. And it's beautiful to watch it come together. Oh, this paper wants to fall. Just put it right there. Okay. Let's start with the gold. I almost want to just do like a solid pattern in the back. And then work from there. Let me think. For this one, I think we have to cut inside. Well, it's inside because it doesn't have an outer cut. So let's go with this because it has some gold. And if I decided I want to do a solid, and it'll work out. Okay, and do I want to do a different kind? I don't know, but I know I'm gonna need this, so I will cut out. And because I'm doing the butterfly, I'm gonna do the textured gold because it gives the body just more of a little textured look. Oh man, there's a sticker on it. Always do that. Always forget to take out the sticker. Okay. So hopefully you guys had a great Christmas, and you will, let me rephrase that, you will have a happy new year. Okay. Let me get my little tray here that I got in my Crop and Create. So I have this little tray. You can use any type of tray. It always helps to keep all your pieces together, especially when you're working on assembling things. So here is our butterfly, and I just have to take out all of the little pieces. Where is my little brush thingy? If you have like a foam, it works way better to put it underneath. Otherwise, like, you'll be picking little pieces out for the next 5 minutes. Let's see. I don't know where my foam is right now. I normally have one, but when I was cleaning, I put them away, and I'm not sure where I put them. But yeah. Goodness gracious. Now I'm trying to see if I want to do the peach behind it, because I feel like that would look really pretty. Look. Or I can do the, what color is that? The light green mint color. Or I could do gold behind it and change the center. So many options. But I think I'm going to keep it simple and do this one with the peach behind it. Man. Okay, well, I'll have to finish taking these little pieces out after, because it's taking up too much time. Okay, so that one goes there. So the next piece, I just need the shadow. Okay, so I just went ahead and cut another little piece, and I'm going to use that for the middle of another butterfly since I have to run it through anyways. Just a little center for our butterfly, and then here is the backing. Yeah, I really like that. Just gives it a very simple and romantic touch to the butterfly. Not always has to be like all blingy. My daughter's talking in the background with her plushes. And now I'm just taking out the last of these little pieces here because they're bugging me. I think the next time I run this through, I might add a shim so that way it cuts like all the way through. Okay. Did I get it all? Almost. Almost, you guys. Almost. Okay. Finally got it all. Now, when you have something so intricate, you don't need to put glue on every single piece that you have going on. Oh, this is what I got from my son for Christmas. This was on my wish list, and he's the one that bought it for me with his own money. I was shocked. My son is 17, so he's, you know, a boy, and sometimes the boys just like to do whatever they want or try to get away with whatever they want. And he's learning real fast that he ain't doing that here. Okay, so all I did was just the middle and the ends around the edge. And then the rest will just hold itself into place. And now the center of the butterfly. And this is like my first time using that glue thing, so I mean, I don't have, you know, long enough time using it to see if it's like 100% worth it. It is a little bit, I mean, it's different to use because I have to get used to how it feels in my hand. Okay. So we have our little butterfly, and at this point is when you want to decide, or if you decide, you can stitch around here. You can stitch only in the middle. You don't have to do anything to it. So I just went and did this part, and I will probably add another single layer because I like to be able to bend the wings and it looking like it's flapping. And I think I will do it. I have this piece. I think I will do it in this peach color. Uh-oh, did I not cut it long enough? Oh wait, it's perfect. Okay, I don't need that. And that is an embellishment by itself. So you can add a word to the center of it. You can add whatever your heart desires to make it all spruced up. So for this one, I'm just going to add glue in the center. I like to offset it as well. So I'm trying to see where I like it. And I think I want it right here. So I'll go ahead and let that dry. And put my magnet on it. Okay, so I did a couple while my husband called me on his lunch. So I had to stop recording. But I did put a shim on here on the bottom. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this last little butterfly. I think I'm only gonna do like 5. Oh man, hold on. Hopefully I didn't move that. We will find out. I think we're okay because I just threw that down. And yeah, running it twice and putting that shim definitely made a huge difference because my plates are kind of warped. You can see that, like that bowing in the middle. But this is cute. I think I really like this butterfly. Now I don't know if I want to put pink in the middle behind, or if I want to do like that yellow green color. Dang. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I can totally do this pink. Okay, or we can do this yellow. I think I'm liking pink, but I think I want to go a little bit lighter. Let me see what I have in my scraps for pink. Okay, I have my scrap bin, and I think I want this pink. I don't know, that one or this color. They both look very pretty. feel like I'll go with the light because there's not that much like darker or medium pink shades. In fact, there's only like one page, I think, that actually has pink in it. Most of it is like mints and peaches. But you guys, this video is going to be long, so I don't even know if I'm going to end up keeping this or if I'm even going to post it. I'm not sure yet. But for now, I'm just here recording. Because why not? Okay, so we got our little butterfly, and then let me put some glue. I've already used this glue gun on like 4 other butterflies, and I think I like it. I like the fine tip. I like that I'm not having to bang or squeeze a bottle of glue. But then again, this glue bottle is full, so we'll see how it works out when it's almost empty. But overall, pretty good. I don't have any complaints. Okay, so these are the other ones that I already did. This was the first one, and I took off the backing because I'm going to do something different. This is the other one. I did this one and this one, and now we have this one. So I need their bodies, and then I need the backer pieces. So 4 bodies and 5 backers. And I think I decided on going with gold for all of the backers and the bodies. Just so that way, even though they're different colors, they all kind of flow with each other because they're bodies, and their back pieces, the back, are all going to be the same. Okay, so here's the one. Oh, I got a little bit of glue on that one. So hopefully you see that it's not always gonna work out when you try to craft. Like, some of us go and, you know, we are so excited and we go to craft and we're just kind of overwhelmed, and then we end up like really hard on ourselves because we didn't get as much or anything done. And that's completely fine. You know, sometimes it takes work sometimes to find your creativity, and especially if you have too much going on, it gets really hard. So don't be too hard on yourself. As much, you know, as much as you want to craft, or as much stuff as we all have, sometimes it's just not possible, and that's okay. And then sometimes we could make, sorry, I got hiccups. Sometimes we can make time, you know, scheduling some new time. I mean, I could schedule things all the time, right? But does it always work out that way? No, not for me at least. I mean, if I'm scheduling an appointment for a doctor's appointment, I always find a way to make it work. So my mentality is like, if I can always find a way to make a doctor appointment work, why can't I make me time work? That's a good question, right? It's a good question, and I don't have the answer to that. It gets complicated sometimes. And then also, sometimes we feel like, you know, crafting is not important, so we don't make it a priority. And that's where I need to change it, because it is important. It's important if it makes you happy. It's important if that's your downtime to do what you want to do. And even if it's not crafting, if it's like reading a book, you know, make you time a priority. And I feel like that's probably what's going to be my... I don't really do resolutions, just because it adds pressure, but that's what I'm going to be working on for next year, is making me time a priority, whether it's like 30 minutes a day. And it's going to be a super busy year, because I'm going back to school, and I start work on Tuesday. And I'm still going to be having, you know, like my Instagram shop here and there. Whenever I have time to post stuff, I will post it. But I'm definitely not like how I used to do it. And I've stepped back a lot with my selling on my Instagram shop. Mostly now I do personal destashes, because okay, you guys, this is basically the drying process. I had recorded a whole other clip, but I guess it didn't save. Bummer. But I have already assembled them, and they should be dry now. So there's this one, and this one, that one, this one, and finally this one here. So I've been crafting for about an hour now, and I've only managed to do 5 butterflies, and that's totally fine. You guys enjoy the time to craft, even if it's not as far as you wanted to get done, or not as much as you wanted to get done. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing and it's bringing you joy, that's all that matters. And make sure to make the time for you, because that's definitely my goal. I will probably maybe embellish these just a little bit more, and I'll probably do some stitching like right here, and probably some like jewels or enamel dots randomly, and maybe a word. But I hope you stuck around with me, and hopefully you were crafting with me. Thank you guys for watching. Have a happy new year.